Welcome to another episode of Venezuelism, my brothers and sisters, my conscious brothers and sisters. Today I'd like to give you 5 tips for a rock hard mushroom dip. Full natty. How to have exceptional erections without viagra. Tip number 1. Carb up, son. If your dick ain't hard on a consistent basis, it's most likely because you aren't getting enough of that sweet shit. I'm not talking about the greasy stuff like candy bars, cakes, chocolate chip cookies, pastries, and confectionaries. I'm talking about that 100% pure, undiluted carbohydrate hit. Fruit, sugar, fruit juice, cane juice, and even low-fat candies can give your cells that satisfaction they're looking for. Mofos on the internet be talking shit about sugar like it's a drug and it's going to cause you health problems. The truth is, sugar has a bad rep because cunts think about the high fat package it is often associated with. When you keep the fat low, like a low rider, you'll feel fantastic and you'll have a hard-on to match. What's low fat? 10% or less of your daily calories is low fat. If a homie is having 3,000 calories a day, that's 300 calories or less coming from lipids. So that fat grammage is 33 grams or less because fat is 9 calories per gram. Sweet sauces are number 1 and savory sauces are close number 2. Don't be scared of eating ample rice, corn, potatoes, pasta, bread, pizza and wraps. Complex carbs for a simple life. Powerful erections need between 2,500 and 3,500 calories per day to be maintained, depending on how much activity you do in general. You'll actually find that this can be quite challenging if you're coming from a high-fat standard Western diet. Don't be scared to eat more than before. Tip number 2. Early to bed for a plump mushroom head. The more hours of sleep you can get before midnight, the more recharged you'll feel each day. Aim to get to bed by 9 each night, but if that's too ambitious, then 10 will do as well. In nature, we'd be getting that dope rest by the time the sun went down, so it makes sense to turn off the modern day distractions and wind down that dopamine intensity by nightfall. If you have caffeine on a daily basis, be sure to have it before 9 in the morning so that you can sleep properly. When I'm tired, I just can't maintain the same PSI, pounds per square inch, in my joystick as when I'm getting that quality shut-eye. If you be fucking all night long, rather quit your job and fuck all day. Tip number 3, scorn the porn. With internet porn being just a little click away, a soft sausage might be here to stay. Jacking off to porn on a regular basis gets you used to a high level of stimulation that you won't get in real life unless you're a baller that makes the pussies wet and unable to forget. Even then, you won't have those freaky scenes you see on Pornhub. Work on your game so you can consistently pull those 8+ girls, brother. Tip number 4. Don't constrict the joystick. When it comes to personal play sessions, it's always better to opt for minimal pressure rather than going for the choke. The reason for this is because you decrease sensitivity and as a result, you don't feel much when it's time for the real deal. If you don't feel much, you will lose pressure in that trouser snake. It's also not a bad idea to take a break from self-stimulation for a few days if you have been iron gripping your little man for far too long. Give him some time to recover and he'll come back hella strong. And finally, tip number 5, make your life a drama-free zone. When it comes to women or women singular in your life, it is always best to select those who come with minimal drama. There's nothing that kills an erection faster than a woman complaining about her problems or playing games because you didn't meet their expectations. You want a good communicator and someone who drains you in the right way. After 2020, we have already seen that life has enough drama as it is. You don't want another season of Bachelor in Paradise taking place at your crib. So how will you finally know when your dong is strong? Well, I like to take a green banana and squeeze that, feel that pressure. And when your dong has that kind of pressure, then you know for sure that you're on the right path to success with not only yourself, but with the ladies as well.